Hello, I'm David Del Vecchio, and this video we will install a batteryless grid-tied photovoltaic system. Thank you for joining us. We've arrived on the site. This roof behind me is where we'll be doing mounting our array. Since we are on the site already, there is some work that's been done before we've arrived in the office with pen and paper, calculator, and pencil, hopefully, since there were things to erase in our planning. One of the things that we did figure out is where's our accessible window on our roof, our accessible solar window. Where do we have good access? We've established that. It's this section right here directly behind me. We've already figured out how big our array is going to be. This is our module that we'll be using. We already know how many of these we'll be putting on. We know the physical orientation of how we're going to lay them out based on the layout of the roof. How does the modules fit in a aesthetic way on the roof? So we've figured this all out ahead of time before now. We'll show you a drawing of what that looks like. On that drawing, we've laid out our modules. We've put them either in this orientation, which is upright or portrait. Perhaps they were going to fit better or look better, laid on their side in a landscape fashion. For today, we're going to be putting them in a portrait. And we also know how many we'll be putting in a row. We'll be putting 3 of these in a row, and we'll do the measuring and layout and show you how that looks. The other thing in our drawing that we have to include is our wiring diagram. The wires that are all coming off of the back of these modules need to be addressed and dealt with. How are they going to be grounded? What's the routing of my positive and negatives and my home run wires coming back to my pass-through box or whatever my next piece of equipment is? I need to have these choices already made. I need to know the direction I'm going before I take 1 foot and step on the roof. So when I'm up there, I'm not doing much thinking, I'm just doing and following my plan that I've done already. In summary, what we've covered in this video is establishing where our solar access is, that is usable space on our roof that can fit our array. We've covered the layout, the physical layout of our modules on our roof, how they're going to fit into the space. We've planned for the wiring diagram and grounding regime all ahead of time before we've stepped on the roof. And at this point, now we're ready to actually touch the hardware and measure and cut.